Welcome back. Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show. Today is Saturday, October 26, 2019. It's about 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show. Here with my beloved co-host, the L-Train.
What's going on, man?
And today we're going to get into our college football Saturday action today. But as we always like to say, if you think you have a gambling problem, this ain't the show for you, okay? We don't want you to be triggered for anything. But enough for that. Let's get right into it, L-Train. Or you got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm ready to get into it.
You ready to get into it? Go ahead. Talk to us. What you got?
Okay, first game of the day I got for you is Penn State versus Michigan State. We're going to go with Penn State to win that game on the money line, and we're going to go over that 43-point total, you dig. Penn State seems to be on the roll. Cincinnati quarterback, Cincinnati own Sean Clifford seems to be slinging that ball around the yard to their receiver. I forgot, they actually got a couple of receivers that's pretty good. So we're going to take Penn State over Michigan State, and we're going to go over this 43-point total right there.
Okay, my first game, I gave it the other night on the pressure session, the radio show, the local radio show that we did. I've got Arizona State going to UCLA. You should know by now, I love the combination of Herm and Marv. Herman Lewis, head coach, Marvin Lewis, former Bengals head coach, who is the special consultant to Arizona State. What I did was I freaked the line a little bit. The total was like 55.5. I pushed it up to 59.5, and I'm taking the under. Okay, UCLA, Chip Kelly, he's supposed to be able to score, but he's going against two defensive wizards in Herman Marvin. And not only that, UCLA's quarterback, he's a very solid kid, very solid football player, but he won't be able to beat this defensive genius. Put up very many points. So I'm moving the line, Arizona State at UCLA. I'm moving it up to 59.5, but I'm going to take the under. Say the game is going to go under that. And what's your second game?
Second game is actually one of the games that we had on a radio station the other night. It was Notre Dame and Michigan. We're going to go with Notre Dame. That point total is 50.5. We're going to go over that 50.5 point total with Notre Dame at Michigan. Notre Dame's going to put up a few points. Shea Patterson seems to be slinging the ball too. Michigan's playing pretty good ball, so we're going to go with that the Notre Dame over 50.5. What you think about that, Fang?
Okay, yeah, I like that one. You know, we talked about that one. I like that one. My second game, another one that I freaked the line a little bit, okay? Texas at TCU, okay? Texas has an NFL quarterback, Sam Ehlinger, however you say his last name. He's an NFL quarterback. He's going to be a first-round pick. They can score a little bit, okay? TCU, they can score a little bit too. Supposed to have good weather down there in Fort Worth where TCU is. And the reason what I did was I think it's 55.5. I brought it down to 50.5, but I'm still taking the over, okay? Like I said, freak the line a little bit, or as we talked about Thursday night, play with the line a little bit. This way, you get to if your investment doesn't come through, you lose on your terms, not theirs. All right. So Texas and TCU brought the line down to 50.5, or the total down to 50.5, but I'm going to take the over. And last one of the day.
This is my dog of the day. Dog of the day right here.
Okay.
We got Syracuse at Florida State. We're going to take my fault. We're going to take Syracuse plus 10.5 on that one right there. I don't think Florida State that good. They playing musical quarterbacks down there, and Syracuse is a little more stable than that. So the dog of the day for me is Syracuse, 10.5 at Florida State.
When the Q's is in the house, my last one, another. Like I said, all three of mine, I played with the line a little bit. Memphis at Tulsa. Two teams I'm somewhat familiar with, being in that the UC, you see them right there, being that they're in their conference. Memphis at Tulsa. Tulsa is a solid team. They don't score a lot. Memphis, they're kind of nasty. Like if they're going to score on you, they're going to keep scoring on you. Kind of lightweight, run it up on you. So what I did, I think the line was 59. I brought it down to 54, but I still took the over. Brought it down to 54 and took the over. So that way, if it gets to 56, we know we still got it instead of being upset that we missed it by 2, 3.5 points or whatever. So to recap, my three are Arizona State at UCLA. We moved the line to 59.5 and took the under. Okay, we moved it up to 59.5 but took the under. Texas at TCU. We took the line down to 50.5 or 52. It was 50.5. I'm sorry, 50.5. Brought it down to there. Took the over. Okay. Then Memphis and Tulsa, same thing. Brought it down to 54, but took the over. Okay. Yeah, you lose a little bit, but as long as you keep a bankroll going, you'll be fine. And recap your three for us, L-Train.
The first one I have for you is Penn State at Michigan State. We're going to take the over, 43 points and over on that game. The second game I have for you was the Notre Dame at Michigan. We're going to take the over on that game also, 50 points and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dog of the day, like I said before, was Syracuse at Florida State. We're going to take Syracuse plus 10.5. And before I let you go, I got one more for you. Tonight is the big fight.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not tonight, during the day, because it comes on about 5 o'clock our time. You're talking the WBC Junior Welterweight champ Regis Prograis out of New Orleans, taking on the IBF Junior Welterweight champ Josh Taylor. It's going to be a pretty interesting fight, but that fight right there, I put my investment in that fight going the whole 12 rounds. I don't see no one getting knocked out, but I'm going with Regis Prograis to win by decision, and for him to unify those two titles and take on maybe Jose Morales, who knocked out Maurice Hooker a couple of months ago. So there you go. There's my little boxing take for the day. Glad to be with you guys, and we get back tomorrow with Sunday's pro picks. What you got for them, Fame?
Okay. Well, before we do the pro picks for Sunday, and don't forget we'll have the NBA special, the NBA preseason special. I know the NBA's already began, but we're gonna do a special for you. Our NBA preseason picks for MVP and the world champions, all right, of the NBA this year. That show will be published today, the same day as this show is. But don't forget, Regis and Taylor fight, as he was just talking about. I think Regis is going to win too, but I think Regis is going to knock him out. I saw a prop, Regis to stop the fight, to win the fight in the 7th, 8th, or 9th by KO, DQ, or whatever, TKO. 7th through 9th round is plus 1,000. It's basically 10-1. So think about that one. That's what I went with, okay? Regis to end the fight in the 7th and 9th. So we both saying he's going to win, so you might want to put one down for a prop, Regis KO or whatever, and then back it up with Regis by decision. So that way you cover yourself, or whichever one pays you more. So that's all we got for today. You got anything else you want to add?
Hold on, fam. Since you like you like it by the TKO, let's talk about one more fight that's actually tomorrow that I expect to end by a TKO, and that's Shakur Stevenson versus Joey Gonzalez.
Okay.
Now that fight is going to end in a TKO. I don't know what round it's going to be in, but that will end in a TKO.
TKO by who?
And by Shakur Stevenson win by TKO.
Okay. I'm gonna pass on that fight because I don't know his opponent very well. So, but there you have it. Those are our picks. So you got plenty of time. Go out there, get online, get in line, get to the bag, or
get domain.
All right, and don't forget, check us out on Instagram. I'm at Fame Rothstein, Fame_Rothstein. And your Instagram is?
L-Rankins19.
L-Rankins19 Instagram. Twitter, I'm at Fame Rothstein, no underscore. Like and subscribe to this show. And don't forget, check us out on the Pressure Session, 10 p.m. to 12 midnight, Thursdays on 88.3 WAIF FM radio in Cincinnati. You should be able to listen online. If you're not able to listen online, I apologize that they don't stream. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And my email, rockyizzy@yahoo.com. All right. So don't forget, like and subscribe to the podcast, like and subscribe to this show, and we'll be back later today, actually, with the NBA preseason pick, and we'll be back tomorrow with NFL Sunday for October 27th. So before we get out of here, L-Train gonna tell you one more time,
get domain.
And we'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.
Peace.